Hello and welcome to the Musical Chairs Podcast, the only podcast that invites you to pull up a chair and take a listen. Now, we're going to be doing an audio-only podcast today because while I'm in my car and it's dark and I don't really have the equipment to do a video podcast when I'm driving at the same time and doing it in the dark. So I figured I wouldn't kill myself trying to do that way. So we're going to try ourselves a little audio and use the audio feature on my cell phone and see how this kind of turns out. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is pretty simple. I'm not going to get too complicated here. And I want to talk about the state of hip-hop. Now, I know I do a lot of stuff about the state of hip-hop. It's because I'm an old-school fan of hip-hop. I love hip-hop from like 78 to like 92. That's like my main number of years that I got to enjoy hip-hop, and then they lost me shortly thereafter. But recently, and I posted this up on my Facebook page for the Musical Chairs Podcast, recently I've seen postings from good old Chuck D, Public Enemy fame. Fight the power! You gotta fight the powers that be! That guy. Yes, so Chuck D gets on Twitter and he turns into Professor Chuck, Mr. Chuck, and he starts giving you all kinds of cool insight from his perspective about the state of hip-hop and, his thoughts on it, and he does it within 140 characters and normally with a bunch of multiple versions or multiple, editions of those 140 characters, but he actually posted up a couple things today that I thought were really, really useful and very insightful with regards to the state of hip-hop. So I wanted to share those with you and just give you my thoughts as far as what I thought about it. So I'm looking it up as I'm driving. I know this is really safe, guys. So just imagine, if you hear any car crashes right now, then that means I fucked up. All right, so Chuck posted up, Cool Mo D taught me that a rapper over 21 must use a vocabulary, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to elevate their rhymes over what a 14-year-old delivers. I could not have said that any better myself. Have you listened to the state of what's going on in hip-hop today? I mean, come on. The lyricism has been hurting for quite some time. Bands to make good dance. Bands to make good dance. All these cheeks popping, and they ain't using hands. I mean, come on, dude. Like, for real? We can't come up with something better than that? So I've been lamenting as well the state of hip-hop and the state of what's kind of going on with the lyricism. Because, lyricism is, I guess, very arbitrary, but I feel like even the rappers in the beginnings of hip-hop were better lyricists than what we have going out now. Now it's a lot of grunting, and it's a lot of like, and a lot of retardation. Yeah, just like vocabulary retardation. Now, I'm not saying that they're retards, like, the R word retard. I'm more like they're not using vocabulary that's advanced beyond their years, Another post that he had up on here was, if a 37-year-old rapper is coming from zero elevation, why would we even tolerate them over somebody who surely can deliver the same from a sixth grader? Ouch. There are sixth graders out there. Yeah, they're rapping at a sixth grade level. And us as consumers, we are allowing them to play those stupid songs that make no sense. In fact, what I want to do is, I'm going to do a little experiment right now. I'm going to turn on the hip-hop station, one of the hip-hop stations here in Chicago, 92.3. And it's number one in the streets, in case you didn't know. And let's see what they're playing tonight. Let's see. You ready? Let's check this out. Yeah.
Hey, this Real Radio, who is this?
Do you understand anything this guy's saying? Do you understand?
Only rock designer when I pop out. Pull up in that foreign, then I hop out.
You got this, guys?
Full of bands, brought the bank out.
You got this?
Only four hitters, so they pop out. Pop out.
Yeah. Hop out. Hop out. Yo, what? This is 6th grade vocabulary, Chuck. You're right. Okay, so I think Chuck is dead on with his analysis of where we're at with the hip hop folks. Yeah, this is complete and utter garbage. And these rappers, I don't get it, man. Especially here in Chicago, man. Oh man, I've watched way too many rappers doing songs that a 5th grader could do. I mean, it's just pathetic. It's pathetic. The lyricism's pathetic, and they talk about all the same things. It's not like they're coming at it from a different angle. It's all the same materialistic, crappy things that they're so clichéic. And then in the videos, which, I'll probably post some links up just so you can check them out. In the videos are all the same, man. They're all sitting around with their shirts off and they're all swole, and they're skinny. So that doesn't help. They're skinny swole. They're skinny swole, yeah. And their friends are in the background and they're jumping up and down and they're shaking their braids to the beat. And they're, pointing real or fake guns at each other, or air guns. That seems to be the popular thing, like, that kind of thing. It's incredibly cliche. It's incredibly sophomoric and unoriginal. And I'm wondering, man, when are we going to get some real originality back into hip hop, man? When are lyrics going to really matter? So if you've got any ideas as to where I can find some good hip hop, please let me know where that is, because I can't find it. And not only that, I'm going to even go a little bit further. You know what I really miss? I miss the DJ. I miss the DJ aspect of hip-hop. Remember when you would hear the DJ, scratch some records and do some cool mixes and throw some stuff in, and there would be interplay between the DJ and the rapper at the time? That is, non-existent now. Absolutely non-existent. I have not heard anybody on commercial radio, at least, do that anymore. And I'm like, what happened to the DJ? Not every DJ can do that. There are a lot of DJs out there who can just mix and maybe beat match, but I'm looking for DJs that could really throw down and do something very interesting on there. I think the last DJ that I heard that can do that is DJ Magic Mike. No. Mixmaster Mike. That's what I meant. Mixmaster Mike is the only DJ I've heard, and that was way back when he first joined the Beastie Boys. I've not heard another DJ who can throw down on a track. So when is that coming back? I'm not saying I want, the 1980s all over again, but man, we could learn a lot if we listen to Chuck D. We could really learn a lot, and we could really change the route that hip hop is going nowadays and turn it into something much more interesting to listen to. So anyway, like I was saying before, if you've got a lead on hip hop and you've got a lead and where I can go find some real hip hop, hopefully with some scratching. I want some scratching in there. But if you can find something for me that I can actually listen to, please hit me up. Send it to Nelson at musicalchairspodcast.com. And I will definitely check it out. And if I choose your song, I will shout you out and maybe even give it a review. And that's all I've got for this edition of the Musical Chairs Podcast. It's kind of a rant, I guess, tonight. And I'm really going to check this out. I really hope this sounds really good, and it should. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.